Welcome to the Don Way. This is Don Bucks, where we think higher, live higher, and we move different. So last week we talked about stop doing less. Stop doing more for less. Right? So if you hear, you know this ain't about no flex culture or fairy tales. We giving it to you live and uncut. You dig? So we're going a little bit deeper tonight. So this is why um, we don't chase women. So last week I was talking about how, Dons have their shit together. Dons have motion, they have stuff going on, and that gives off a certain energy. You dig? So when you moving like that and you got stuff like that going on, there's no need to chase women. Like that's gonna be like a magnet because real women know when they see, well, we would hope that they will see a real man when they see one because you're going to exhibit all the characteristics of somebody that has motion, that has confidence, right? So a Don doesn't chase women, right? We don't chase validation because what comes with confidence, you already validated. You validated within yourself. And see, that's where a lot of men get things mixed up. They think they have to prove themselves to a woman. But in actuality, if you move in a certain way, you got things going on, you confident within yourself, you already validated. As a matter of fact, you're so rare when they come across you, they gonna want to do things for you. They gonna want to validate themselves for you, right? This is what happens when you get your shit together, when you become a Don. That's the whole premise behind the Don way. This is how we doing it. So we building, we building first. And because we're not chasing women, because we're going to be attracting them, we're not looking to be validated by women because we're already validated. Let me get my mic back right. We don't need validation from women. They need to be validating themselves for us. So we can't get the order mixed up, right? We can't get the order mixed up. Some of us be out of order, be trying to. This is why they have to chase the woman, right? Text them 100 miles an hour. You know what I mean? Um, Mad at stuff. You know what I mean? Because they ain't get back to you. Trying to buy them with, trinkets and whatnot. Trying to prove yourself. That's out of order. See, if you got your shit together, right? You don't need validation because you're already validated. You already done separated yourself from the masses. Because truth be told, a lot of niggas don't got they shit together. A lot of dudes is not dons. This is why y'all are here now. Like you have to separate yourself, and this is how you separate yourself. It's not even, magic. It's just the fact that you decided to do more or actually doing what you're supposed to be doing because it's a lack of motivation out here. Like it's a lot of dudes playing the video game right now as we speak. You dig? And wondering why they get mad at girls and chasing girls because they ain't got nothing going on. You dig? So get your shit together. Get your own place. Have your own car. It's emotion about yourself, right? And you'll already be validated. Now they have to validate themselves for you. So what we're doing is we're building first. Then we get to choose who have access to our inner circle. We get to choose who we spend our time with. That is the order of things, right? And like I was saying last week, most men prioritize women too early because of these things. This is why they do these things. You hear what I'm saying? This is why they do these things, because they haven't built first. You have to build yourself first. Get your body right. Right? No guts running around. You know what I mean? Be able to do 50 push-ups in a clip. You hear me? You're going to separate yourself from the masses. This is why. Because if, as a man, trust me, you got your shit together. You working out. Right? You got stuff going on. You ain't really got time to put that much brain energy into chasing, into looking to see how you can prove yourself. You too busy bettering yourself. You too busy. You hear me? This is why dudes prioritize women too early. It's because they haven't built themselves yet. You have to build yourself first. How you even going, like, let's say you do get the girl. How you gonna maintain it? You're gonna have to keep doing the trying to, you're gonna have to keep trying to be validated. You're gonna have to keep chasing it, because how you start is how you gotta keep going. You can't start chasing and start with hella gifts and trying to take them out all crazy and then stop. How that work? You can't. It don't work that way. So how you start is how you finish. If you gonna come in the door trying to be approved by her, calling her all crazy, prioritizing her, you're gonna have to keep that up. You're inviting chaos into your life. There's no structure there. It's all over the place. You see? Dons build first and then let the world come to us. We attract. And this is how you attract, by building yourself first. You have to build yourself first. Then we get to choose. Because if you don't have any, you have no leverage. You have nothing to stand on. Right? Like if you got options, it's like you're not thirsty. Like if everyone is trying to be around you and trying to hang out with you, that's different from when you trying to be around other people and trying to hang with them. It's different. The energy is just different. Like we not auditioning to be at nobody's table. We're building our own table so people can audition to sit at ours. You see how there's a difference there? So when you build yourself is when these options start opening up to you. Right? So as you build, it's sort of like you're building a filter. As you build your life, it's kind of like you're building a filter, because now uh, you get to pick and choose who comes through. You know what I mean? You get to pick and choose who comes through when your life is in order. We don't need complication. We trying to keep everything simple. Because see, when you chasing, now you open, like I said, you open yourself up for chaos, tricks, games. Like we not doing all that. That's when life gets out of control. We not doing all the tricks in the games. See, when you are in control of the situation, you can alleviate all the bullshit. We can alleviate a lot of the bullshit. It just filters out the wrong people naturally. Because when you elevate, some people just not even going to want to be around that because you're going to highlight their deficiencies. You hear me? I just made a post about that. It's like, it's crazy when you broke. A lot of times, if you fly though, because you know what I mean, you can get a nice little distance when you naturally handsome. Right? But if you add some money to that, you handsome and you got some money and some motion. You know, some girls, some women are intimidated by that because they're like, oh, this guy got some standards. Like he ain't just gonna put up with anything type shit. So it's a natural filter when you build yourself. It's just gonna naturally weed people out. Your car's clean and paid off. Your crib in your name. You got projects going. You know, you stacking your paper, your health right. You got muscles, six packs, your aura. Because like I said, once you start getting this stuff going, your confidence, you're gonna give off an energy about you. You know what I mean? And when you give off that energy, it draws them in, and they gonna feel it. They gonna feel that. I mean, and some of them going to feel uncomfortable. Some of them gonna feel uncomfortable when they come around that type of energy, and they gonna remove themselves. And that's the real filtering that we talking about. That's the real motion that we talking about. Because average guys are not doing this. The ones that don't belong are gonna just filter themselves out. You dig? That's real motion. That's what we talking about. So you're not begging for no loyalty no more at this point. You're pretty much commanding it. And if they not acquiescing their behaviors to what you got going on, guess what? They can exit stage left, and they gonna probably exit themselves stage left. But sometimes you might have to kick them out, kick them to the curb, because you done built yourself up. You know what it takes to be this type of person. You dig? So they're gonna have to start acquiescing their behaviors to this environment that you got going on. So you building yourself up. This is you're naturally commanding things to be that way, to come around you. This is what I'm saying. Dons attract. You know what I mean, we don't, and then that's when, all right, these things that you appreciate as being a Don, you appreciate loyalty. You dig? You appreciate a woman coming around adding things, peace. You know, other people with vision. You know, other people with aura. Um, you know, these are the things that you possess. So if she don't recognize that, let her go. This is why we not chasing, we're attracting, and then we can filter what comes through. So your job is not to convince anybody. Your real job is building yourself up. That's the real job. That's the real work that a lot of people is not putting in. The real job is building yourself, becoming a Don. So then all the other stuff you can call your own shots. You don't have to chase. You can attract and then filter. Your life becomes a lighthouse of sorts. You like an oasis in the middle of the desert. People gonna come, right? But with your life, like I said, being a filter now, you only want the right ones in. You only want the right ones to come to the light. I mean, a lot gonna come, but now you're the filter. You can filter who comes and who goes. So we're choosing from strength. Once we done built ourselves up, we're choosing from a strength position, not a desperation position, right? We're not chasing any women. We're not chasing any validation. If you don't get anything from this video, we're not chasing women. We're not chasing validation. We're chasing our higher self. We're building ourselves. We're reading, right? We're working out. We're eating right, right? We're creating things. We're chasing our higher self, right? Discipline, purpose. Have something that you believe you're put here to do, because that's going to give you your motion. That's what your work is. You're going to be working towards something. That's what the having something going on entails. It entails your purpose. So you chasing a purpose, now you're disciplined naturally, because if it's something you're going to feel like you need to be doing. So you're going to be disciplined with chasing your purpose, chasing this higher self, elevation, right? So once you're in this mode, you only want people around that's worthy to join this kingdom that you're building or that you have built. This is what we're doing. So we build first. We're not out of order. We build first, and then we choose later. You dig? We build first, we choose later. That's the Don way. So salute to all my builders, thinkers, and leaders. Drop a diamond in the comments. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for next week, because you know we coming back next week with some more gems. It's your man Don Bucks. It's the Don way.